for their resemblance to ocelot wild things. Though they're wild in appearance, they're 100% domestic. That doesn't stop Freckles from fiercely guarding her little ones. Like a wild cat in their cage. It's lunchtime for the kittens. But before Freckles can relax and feed them, she scopes out the surroundings to make sure no danger is lurking. Freckles' kittens arrive wearing a variety of coats. While 4 have chocolate coats, this little boy named Leo was born with a rare light-colored coat known as lavender. This guy next to him is Rex, who's got a more typical chocolate coat. But there's something extra special about Rex. He's the first one to open his eyes. But keeping them open is another matter. After scoping the perimeter, Mom finally decides the coast is clear. The kittens have worked up quite an appetite, but on the way to the table, Rex encounters a squirmy roadblock named Leo. But Rex isn't a quitter, and the determined little kitten soldiers on. And there's a delicious reward at the end of this fuzzy, squirming obstacle course. This story begins in the heart of suburbia, where a tabby cat named Muffy is taking in the view from her favorite perch. Muffy is a free spirit with a passion for climbing in her backyard. But lately, she's spending a lot more time with her feet on the ground. 9 days ago, she gave birth to 4 adorable kittens. 2 girls and 2 boys. 3 of the kittens have classic striped tabby coats like Mom. While one little girl named Paws seems to have traded her stripes for socks. Tabby is the most common pattern among cats and includes stripes, dots, or swirls. Though there are many varieties of tabby coats, if you look closely, they have one secret trait in common: the letter M on their foreheads. Legend has it that the M stands for Mao, the ancient Egyptian word for cat. This little M is Max. He was the firstborn, the first to open his eyes, and as of this moment, the first to venture out of his bed. Mom Muffy doesn't let him get too far. But as long as he's within reach, she lets him enjoy the new surroundings. While his siblings are quite content inside their bed, Max is enjoying his first look at the world outside of it. After all, his eyes are open now, and there's plenty to see.
Ladybird, come here.
But when lunch is served to everyone else, Max suddenly finds himself hungry to get back. Though as soon as he's refueled, Max is at it again. That is until Mom decides that Max has explored enough for today.
Courage! Courage!
A few streets away, another furry foursome has just made their way into the world. It's a litter of exotic short-haired kittens. Born just 1 week ago. This is their mom, a pampered family pet who needs a fishy life. Her flat face leaves her teeth popping out and ready to lap up decorative treats like you and me. Breakfast! Exotic short-hairs get their flat facial structure from their Persian ancestors and their coat texture from the American short-hair side. Though their fur is shorter than their Persian cousins, it still requires maintenance. And Lala works hard to keep her four little ones' exotic coats silky and glamorous. Soaking up the dripping and the attention is little girl Mia. While her sister Sonia is more interested in taking care of her belly than her coat. When Lala's
Where's your food? Where's the food?
Finally turned to her own glamour.
Where's the food?
She is not about to let her looks go just because she's a mom. But her beloved
Breakfast! Yabba dabba doo.
but the sound precious little girl, all kept safely tucked away in the corner. Mom's colorful coloring has produced a diverse trio. This tan-colored color is Zach. The biggest of the bunch, he's almost twice the size of his dark gray brother, Lilo. And then there's only girl Callie, named for the perfectly blended calico coat, just like Mom's. Calicos aren't an actual breed. The name refers to their tricolored fur pattern. In some calicos, the black, orange, and white colors are more vibrant, and in others, like peaches, they're more subdued. In cats, determination of certain coat colors is linked to the X chromosome. And since females have two X chromosomes, calicos are almost always female. Calicos are are often said to be confident and strong-willed, which may explain why Peaches is so at ease with the canine customers. And it seems 7-day-old Callie is showing her first signs of that confident calico spirit as well. Though she can't see or hear yet, she's ready to face the world. However steep the drop into it may be. Just as Callie gets her footing, Mom's back to check up on her brood. Peaches knows that Callie won't get too far on her wobbly legs, but her partner at the salon is a bit more cautious. Even a confident mom like Peaches feels best when her kittens are safely back in their bed. Because no matter how much spirit her little ones may have, they're not quite ready for the dog-eat-dog world just yet. Coming up, little Sasha has some trouble finding her voice. These busy furballs were born only 4 days ago. They're a litter of ragdoll kittens. A breed so warm and trusting they melt into a person's arms or lap like a ragdoll. These 5 warm kittens belong to proud mom, Ruffian. Their eyes are still closed, and they can't hear yet, so their noses guide them to priority number 1, dinner. But this little scrapper named Snowball wonders about the world beyond the dinner table. She is ready to explore, or at least to try. That'll be a lot easier when she can actually walk, which won't happen for another week. Cozy in their nest, there's something the kittens don't know yet. They have a housemate. It's Maury, the family's German Shepherd, who's dying to know what's in the basket. For now, Ruffian's keeping a close eye on her kittens, and old Snowball will have to wait to venture out into Maury's world. There's another new mom keeping lookout from her favorite spot. It's Emily, a 3-year-old Burmese. Burmese cats originally roamed the palaces and temples of ancient Burma. The breed has since migrated to the suburbs, and now they're the ones being worshipped. Nimble and full of energy, Burmese cats are natural athletes. Emily won all these awards in feline agility competitions, which are like track and field sports for cats. But she's put her career on hold to raise triplets. Though they're just 3 days old, Emily might have an award winner in the making. He can't even walk yet, but little Midnight is quite the climber.
All right, doogies.
But it's too much.
Doggies.
Too soon.
Go lay down on the couch. On the couch.
The runt of the litter
On the couch.
is Pepper. She's just half the size of her siblings,
You both stepped on me at the same time.
so her weight is monitored closely. The cold scale doesn't sit well with Pepper or Mom. Thankfully, she's on hand to straighten things out. After her ordeal on the scale, there's no place the 2-ounce kitten would rather be. Far away, in what feels like another dimension, there lives a very different kind of cute. They are not interplanetary travelers. They are sphinxes. This feline is in fact alien, at least in the United States. They were first bred in Canada in 1966 from a cat with a natural mutation. Now, sphinxes are sought by cat lovers who appreciate their unique brand of beauty. They're named for their resemblance to the Egyptian Sphinx, as seen in Bella, a new mother of 6. The leader of the 6-pack is little Pink Gremlin. He gets the best spot and eats the most. His brother Prune tries to keep up with Gremlin in the eating department, but it's not going so well. At 7 days old, their pupils are still developing. Since their vision is a bit blurry, they rely on their noses to guide them. But Prune is way off course. How does Gremlin make it seem so easy? No milk there. Getting warmer. Warmer. Ah, finally. Dinner always tastes better when you've worked up an appetite. Back at the Burmese house, the runt of the litter, Pepper, gets a helping hand. Kitten formula doesn't taste as good as Mom's milk, but Emily encourages her tiniest baby to drink up. Hopefully, the extra snack will help her pack on the pounds. When you weigh just 2 ounces, everything is exhausting. Only one thing left to do. Find a warm, cozy spot to get some extra love from Mom. Coming up, Snowball goes on her first big adventure into uncharted terrain. These 5 rambunctious kittens are domestic shorthairs, the most popular cats in the world. Domestic shorthair is a fancy way of saying mixed breed. It seems fair to give them a proper name since they make up 95% of the American house cat population.
Come on.
10 weeks ago in this Brooklyn, New York brownstone, these house cats don't know it, but they're lucky to have a home at all. This is their mom, Butters, who just 14 days ago was a pregnant stray roaming the back alleys of Brooklyn.
Man, sounds like a war.
Lucky for her, she was found and adopted, and now lives with a menagerie of rescued animals. From rodents to reptiles, this home has them all. It's hard enough being a new mom, but adjusting to all these housemates at the same time is nerve-wracking. So Butters claims this corner as her own. Noodles is the firstborn of the litter and the first to open his eyes. He's already a go-getter, and no obstacle, no matter how big and furry, can keep him away from a good meal. His pushing and shoving wakes the others. And now all the kittens are focused on lunchtime. But street-savvy Butters knows there's a bigger world out there with all sorts of trouble to watch out for. It's hard for this tough cat to turn off her survival instincts. Butters won't let her kittens out of her sight or out of their corner anytime soon. Not far away in quiet suburbia, a different kind of story is unfolding. This mom, Joss Queen, is as exotic as they come. She's a Savannah, a cross between a domestic house cat and a wild African serval. In some cities, Savannahs are not permitted because they're so closely related to wildcats, a trait that makes them excellent natural-born hunters. But right now, all these newborns are hunting for is their mom. Meet Tiger, Cougar, and Cheetah, tiny triplets with some pretty lofty big cat names. The hunt will be easier when their eyes open in a few days. For now, they rely on a good nose and a mighty roar. Tiger, the only boy, is the biggest, but that doesn't mean he's the toughest. Of course, a cold, hard scale is pretty daunting when you weigh just 5 ounces. Cougar and Cheetah are smaller, but definitely not quieter. Tiger's two sisters seem to have a lot to say. When it's time to eat, Tiger, on the left, tries to push his way into a prime spot. But his fierce sisters aren't budging without a fight. Maybe it's easier for Tiger just to be a mama's boy. With full bellies, the kittens nod off, while Mom finds a perch to survey her queendom. As night falls, all is well in this suburban jungle. Descended from another corner of the world, northern Russia, is the Siberian. Solomea and man of the house Maxim proudly wear their long white coats, which once protected the breed from harsh mountain winters. But in this house, Solomea is warm and cozy with her brand new family. An average Siberian litter is 4 kittens, so Solomea's got her paws full with 6. But there's more to the story in this litter. In case anyone was wondering, Siberians are supposed to look like their parents. And Maxim was supposed to be their dad. But these little guys look an awful lot like the handsome cat next door. Oops. Siberian tomcats are known to help raise their offspring, an unusual trait in the feline world. Hopefully, Maxim will warm up to these little surprises, because with 6 kittens, Solomea could use the help. This is Mittens, and she just can't seem to get comfortable. And her fussing stirs the rest of the pile. Solomea's got a plan to calm her noisy box of crying kittens. Time for a new nest somewhere more cozy and private. Kittens instinctively relax when their moms carry them. It's called scruffing. Some rides are smoother than others. Mittens finally has the space she's been looking for, but she's not getting out of this family trip. At first, the change of scenery doesn't settle down Mittens. But she finally cools it before Mom decides to relocate again. Coming up, the Savannah's eyes are open and they're on the prowl. Plus, Noodles meets an interesting new friend. The story begins in a leafy suburb where a Burman named Godiva Kiss lives. Whew. She's just given birth to 3 little kittens. 2 girls and 1 boy, weighing in at just 6 ounces each. Burmans have an ancient history. As companions to priests in Burma, they were the country's sacred cats before winning over the Western world. The secret of the breed's appeal lies in their gorgeous coat. The Burman is a color point cat, which means its light coat is contrasted with darker markings on its face, ears, legs, and tail. Mom Godiva Kiss has a chocolate point coat, while the kitten's dad Phoenix has a seal point, or dark brown coloring. What's special about color point cats is that the kittens are born nearly all white and grow into their markings. In the weeks ahead, they'll reveal exactly what color point they'll be, whether they'll look like Dad or like Mom. Whatever their color, Godiva Kiss is hoping they'll follow her lead as prize-winning show cats. Her twin girls are Dolly and Pom, who are cute enough to look like future beauty queens. As the girls are on the small side and the kittens all look alike, their paws on different feet have been marked with a gentle dye, so their feeding can be kept on track. Though they might all look alike, they already don't act alike. While the sisters snooze, their brother Floyd is on the hunt for lunch. With eyes and ears still closed and legs more wobbling than walking, it's not an easy task. But his rumbling tummy is a good motivator. And soon he's enjoying a relaxing lunch.
Doggy doo-doo.
While his snoozing sisters, who are never far apart, are happy to save their energy for looking cute. A few miles away lives another new mom, a domestic short hair named Cutie. Domestic short hairs are the most popular cats in America and come in every kind of coat coloring. This new mom has a tortoiseshell coat. Though they don't look like her, Cutie's brand new twins are pretty adorable. They get their tabby coats from handsome dad King Arthur. 8-day-old Boots with the white paws talks in her sleep, while her brother Little Bear just sleeps. They might not have Mom's color, but what Boots is true enough.
Ladybird. Ladybird. LBJ. Ladybird. 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 Up, up. Alright, doggies. Inside. Inside, it's too cold.
1950s.
Doggy! To the couch! Oh, doggies to the couch!
But down. They lack the outer hair layers of other cats.
Couch.
As a result, they're said to have the softest of all cat coats. Cornish Rex come in all colors and patterns. Mom Beanie is all white, while Dad Linus has a red tabby coat. The breed is known for being athletic and playful like a dog, and they use their paws like skillful hands. And Linus loves to clown around. Just because he's a dad, it doesn't mean he'll stop playing like a kitten. Though these 5 Cornish Rex, 4 girls and 1 boy, can't do much yet, one day they'll have to keep up with the liveliest dad on the block. White-coated Tofu sets off away from the gang of 4 girls. The only boy already feels the need to prove himself and get to the front of the dinner line. Then when his sisters make it to the meal, he's not too concerned about chivalry. And when Tofu's had his fill, he puts himself at the head of the table.
Doggy doo-doo.
His red tabby sister Kiki is dining unconventionally. Her coat color is just like her dad Linus, and it looks like she's also inherited his love for acrobatics. Dad Linus can't wait for the day when these kittens can be his playmates. Coming up, Boots meets some amphibious housemates. This country house, which doubles as an animal sanctuary, is home to all manner of creatures, great and small, domestic and wild. From fawns to pigs, goats to skunks. This rescue shelter gives domestic animals a loving home and wild critters rehabilitation before their eventual release. Ruling the roost, of course, at this creature haven are the cats. This cat, Ruby, a recent rescue, has even been treated to her own homey guest room in the barn. Well, she deserves it. She's just given birth to a litter of 4 black and white babes.
Doggy, doggy, do.
Little Moo, with only a few black spots, is the whitest kitten.
Hey, big dog.
But his manners aren't quite so pristine,
Hey, big dog. What are you doing, big dog?
particularly when Mom's trying to take a nap. Ruby and her kittens are called cow cats. Cow cats aren't an actual breed. The name refers to domestic short-hair cats with a black and white coat pattern, similar to Holstein cattle. But in this rescue home, with its eclectic menagerie, these kittens aren't the only ones wearing black and white. Meet baby skunk Duke. Rescued only days after the kittens were born, loving Mom Ruby took in the oddball orphan as one of her own. one of Ruby's kittens isn't quite so quick to welcome the newcomer. Moo sniffs competition for Mom's attention. So when Duke seeks Moo out for a warm body to cuddle,
All right, Bubba.
Moo makes it more of a scuffle than a snuggle.
All right, Bubba. Running out of time. Gotta go. You want me to leave a song for you?
Moo's sister Bessie is more accommodating.
I'll leave it on for you,
And
okay?
Duke soon finds his spot in the
Daddy
kitten
loves you.
cluster.
Okay. You have a good day.
We're spying a sleeping Moo. He can't help but try for another snuggle.
Come here, give me a huggy. He's a good doggy, yes, here. Have a good day, doggy.
Turn him away.
All right, that's all I got.